When it comes to Hidehiko Araki and writing, some things get end up left on the table. They're either missing or changed, and some of these plot holes are stuff like Dio having 2 coffins, or Anasui's unexplained sex change, where they're not super big or important to the story. One, though, that gets brought up a lot, that people think is very vital to the story, is why didn't Joseph Joestar use Hermit Purple's spirit photography to track down Kira when Kira went on the run? Now, where this question does sound like legit and smart on the surface, it does show how little attention people were actually paying to Hermit Purple, especially in Part 4. So, let me explain to you why Joseph didn't use Hermit Purple to track down Kira.
Now here we go.
So Joseph's Hermit Purple has the ability to generate a vision of something or someone through the use of a camera or a television. He can also use this ability on other things like a pile of sand, but the less advanced the catalyst is, the less detailed the vision will be. Now, since Hermit Purple is based on Hamon abilities, aka the Way of the Hermit, this means that Spirit Photography is based on a similar Hamon ability, this being Hamon-based Future Sight. You see this ability used by Hamon Master Tom Petty when he foresees William Zappelli's fate in great detail and explains it to him. Now, to do this, Tom Petty needs to touch William's hand, in other words, form some sort of bond with him. Now, it would see fit that Joseph's spirit photography would also function in the same way. Notice that in all cases of Joseph using it, he has some sort of personal connection with those people. You have Dio, who is using Joseph's grandfather's body, allowing Joseph to have some sort of psychic link with Dio, meaning that Joseph can read his mind or see where he is. You also have Joseph using Hermit Purple to look into his own head, which I don't think I need to explain the personal connection there. And finally, you have Joseph using Hermit Purple to create an image of Josuke.
Oh no. When that book done got that.
So at the beginning of Part 4, Joseph tried to create an image of his own son, someone he would have an immensely powerful bond with, but he was unable to do so thanks to the fact that there were a bunch of powerful stand users throughout all of Morio. Morio, thanks to the use of the arrow throughout the entirety of the town, has become more or less a bunch of white noise to Hermit Purple's ability, not allowing Joseph to find what he's looking for. Now, you might ask that, if this is true, why does Jotaro ask Joseph to come to Morio and track down Akira if spirit photography is ineffective? Is this the plot hole now? But no, you aren't really paying attention to the reason Jotaro selected Joseph. Jotaro explicitly mentions that he was going to have Joseph use his Hermit Purple to follow Red Hot Chili Peppers to the electrical wiring that is all around Morio. These are the same electrical wirings that Red Hot Chili Peppers uses to travel throughout Morio. There was never a plan to use spirit photography to find Akira or Red Hot Chili Peppers because it would result in the same thing, another person or another stand appearing in the photo instead of the thing that they were looking for. Now, you also have to take into account how specific Joseph is to this plan. Hermit Purple is only useful for this scenario because Red Hot Chili Peppers is using the wires to travel around the town, so the same strategy of using Hermit Purple would not work on Kira. Finally, you have to take into account one major factor, that's Joseph's age. He's barely able to walk, let alone use his stand efficiently. And as we see in future parts, age does play a big factor into how effectively you can use your stand. Look at Jotaro. His durability drops drastically in his 40s, so I can imagine that Joseph in his late 60s should barely be able to use his stand without some major drawbacks. And overuse of your stand in a weakened state can lead to death, as we've seen with Iggy, or extreme injury. So Joseph can't just force Hermit Purple to work better without risking his own health, especially when the results are not guaranteed to work. So spirit photography is a definite no-go for finding Kira. Same with tracing the wires, same with just about every single ability that Hermit Purple has. So with that, Joseph not using Hermit Purple to track down Kira actually makes a lot of sense and is not a plot hole in Part 4. But there were a lot of things the crew could have done to find Kira, be it Josuke using Crazy Diamond on Kira's fingernail clippings and then just following them, or just paying attention to Kira's fucking tie. Who wears a Killer Queen tie when you're going in fucking hiding? Idiot! Can't believe they didn't catch him for that. But in any case, if you enjoyed this video and want to help me make more videos like it, you can head over to my Patreon at patreon.com/MettyNotTheBadGuy. And if you want to help find Kira, well, you can go and buy Shimonetta. What? It might work. Fuck you.